bonk. Okay. Alright, this is going to be a quick turnaround video with me in very minimal makeup because I haven't sat down to edit. I have everything filmed. I just haven't sat down to edit in like 2 weeks. So I don't have anything of the stuff that was supposed to be quick turnaround stuff done for you. And for that, I'm sorry. But we're going to do a different video today. It's kind of going to be a haul. It's also kind of going to be like a temperature check. I want to know what you guys are feeling, what you guys are thinking. Obviously, ClickBook series, next week will be done. That is for sure. I will be getting that video edited and up for you guys by next Saturday. But I'm just sitting here with my pile of teenage books, and I went to a used bookstore today. Part of the reason I was feeling kind of anxious, so I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna have enough books. I'm gonna run out of books. I'm gonna run out of series to cover. And even if every series isn't super popular, like, I still want to continue doing it. You never know when someone's gonna really like something you're doing. So I was a little worried about that. Well, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I went to a used bookstore and I bought a bunch of books. So I'm gonna start with the haul of books, and then we'll get to the temperature check where we talk about what's next for us. Which are just collection fillers. Okay. So, in the coming weeks, I don't know if this is going to be a summer series or if it's going to be a whatchamacallit, or if it's going to be a fall series. That's a 1, not a 10. I don't think I know how to read. That's the brush pen. So I bought a pretty good copy. Yeah, they're counting it as used. I bought a really good quality copy of The Belle the Brawl so I could have it physically. Because I'm going to cover those books for another. I'm gonna do one video about all the Alphas books. So I also have a really good copy of The Feud Chain. Again, I got them at a used bookstore today. Literally, it's Thursday. This is gonna go up on Saturday. I also procured these two. I will make another video about I will do another whatchamacallit redo of the summer collection books. Speaking of in the bookstore, all of these books are all together, both the Alphas books and the Click books. So that was fun. But I got those, so those are my collection completers. There weren't any copies of any of my Click books that I thought, oh, I need to buy a new one because mine is really busted. They're all used. So, fun fact about all these, now that I have them all, I'm going to put them in a shoebox and put them up to keep them because they mean that much to me. So if they're no longer in my background, that is why, because I subbed them out for a different series. Speaking of other series, I'm going to cover the A-listers sometime probably in 2024. But I already owned 3 of the books. So I bought City of Angels. Oh my god, did I buy a side quest? I bought a fucking side quest book. Oh my god. Well, I guess that means I have to go back and buy more books. Oh, whoops. But I bought these two, the A-list Hollywood royalty books. Now I'm gonna have to figure out what books these are. You know, I saw a whole bunch of Gossip Girl books. I did not see any It Girl books. But yeah, I guess these are also, this is the A-list series finale, City of Angels. So this is the last book. Guys, I don't think I know how to read. There were so many of the Pretty Little Liars books. I didn't grab any of them, but there are so many of them. I'll have to deal with that. The next time I go, I'm bringing my list, because I do have a list of books for all of us. Yeah. Okay, here are some fun ones. In between these big series, I wanted to read some one-off books. And these are some books that I owned in like middle school, and then they were just like so, like, sometimes the books could just be like a little much. Oh, I got a bookstore thing. But that's where the used bookstore I went to was Shamblin Book Mine. And it's in Jacksonville, which is, so free bookmark. But I bought the Ashleys. They had like a copy of the book that was like the book that I owned. I literally just got rid of it like in 2020, but I want to reread it for this series now. So excited. And I want to read some of these books in between the other, big series. So, in the same vein of like plaid books, there is also Don't Judge a Girl by Her Cover, which is produced by Disney and Hyperion. That's weird to me. But it's definitely like Teen Spy. It's a little on the periphery of things that I want to read and like cover for this series, but I do remember it all being like in the same section as like in the Clickbook section, and where it was in the library was like in between like Gossip Girl, Pretty Little Liars, this, and then like the Clickbooks in my high school, library. But yeah, that. And then this book I have no clue about, but it's got the same vibe, maybe a little more adulty. Yes, it's more adulty because it takes place with some 18-year-olds. But this is The Social Code, and they have the same vibe as them. So this will hopefully, hopefully they'll be good and I can cover them. But yeah, the next big thing. Ugh. So, I feel like I have a vague idea of what I want to cover next, just because it's what I want to do, like, it's what I want to read right now. So, I believe the next series I will be covering is Zoe Dean's Talent. I have these 3 novels. They travel with me sometimes. I have a book container. I also have the A-list, which I will cover after that because it's such a long series that I want to cover them like I did the Click books. There we go. Cover them like I did the Click books. With my wrench being thrown in that I accidentally bought the wrong fucking series. So I didn't put them in my pile, but I'm currently reading, and there will be a video released in a couple of weeks, and you can go back and watch the first two. But I'm also reading the Secrets of My Hollywood Life series. I've done 2 videos. I have 3 of them recorded. I filmed the third one last March and just never released the video. It's been edited for a while. I got really into the doll stuff and never came back to it, but it's ready. It's cooking. So I have some, I have those to read. But once I'm finished with those, the next series I want to read, because they came to me at a very specific time in my life, is the Daughter series, written by Nepo baby Joanne Philbin. There are 4 of them, and I have them all. So I also have the first 2 Pretty Little Liars books. I have the first Gossip Girl book. I'm not in any rush to cover these because I know the series are long, but I also will have to watch a TV show to also cover them, so it's a lot of investment. And then another like filler book is Poser by Rachel Maud, and I can't figure out if this is a sequel or like another book, but they're all produced by Poppy. That's really kind of what I look for, is like if you're looking for like a moody teen book, you look for the imprint Speak. And if you're looking for like teen books under Little Brown, you're looking for Poppy. The A-list books are Little Brown Poppy, but the top books are Razorbill, which I think is interesting. Drink every time I say interesting or fun. I don't know. I'm really excited about my little haul. I didn't go in there with any idea what I would find, so I didn't have a list. And I wish I had taken a list just so that I would have been prepared, because, Wi-Fi isn't always good. But I saw a lot of books that are on this list that I have that I'm excited to cover. And like, I saw Heart of Glass. I didn't grab it because I thought, oh, I have that one. I do not have that one. But yeah, this is just a quick video to go up this Saturday, since I could sit down and film this really quickly. So I was already wearing makeup because I left for the day. But yeah. I think Beyonce being on Drag Race would absolutely, I think it would have the same effect like Lady Gaga going on Drag Race, where you're just like, she's got like notes and shit. Like, my favorite like peak celebrity judge is Gaga, followed by Nicki Minaj, because she seemed to like really like get it and really love it. Least favorite celebrity judge on Drag Race being Meghan Trainor, because she showed up in that onesie, and I know she was in her onesie era, but truly it felt like if you're gonna go to the costume show where you get to dress up and really feel you and all the things you are, like all you are is like, I'm just so comfy, I just wear sweatpants. Like, obviously there's room for all sorts of expressions of femininity and even like not femininity in drag, but god, that was agitating. Every time I'm like, I'm rooting for you, Meghan Trainor, she does something, you know, annoying. Alright, so I will be back next week. I cry. That's all I'll tell you about that video. Be prepared. Let's fucking go. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.